Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Alice in Wonderland for the Game Boy Color. In the last video, we got started exploring Wonderland. We now have the Heart Medal, which is one of the 4 medals that we need to enter the Queen's domain and find our way back home. And we also have a key for the rabbit's house. So now that we got that taken care of, and we also entered the secret area right out the gate and got the teapot there, it's time to go to the rabbit's house. Now, if I remember correctly, the walrus's cane may be there, so we're going to need to look for that too. And that is how you reach the stars around here. You have to leap on those pencil birds, and you need to be sure that you are near the stars, so that way you can get them. You only have one shot at them as far as I can tell, so better make them count. Now, thankfully, you have these little things from the secret level from earlier that you can bounce on for the rest of the stars. And once you know how to get all the stars here, it's pretty easy to do it. So let's get our health back to maximum and get into the rabbit's house now that we have the key. So in this next room, we need to, well, besides avoiding getting hit by the chacarone, or the macaron, I can never remember which one's which, we need to get on these bookshelves, and we not only need the key for the door to the next room, but we also need to find the walrus's cane. It's in one of these bookshelves here in this room, and if you're not exploring this place well enough, you're going to miss it. Also, the key is here in the upper left-hand corner. And we have all the stars now, so we might as well go ahead and get out of here. Okay. And for the next room, just run past the lanterns. Thankfully, you don't need a key for the purple door. The lanterns come back after they fall, like, really quickly. And you're going to find that out the hard way in this next area. If you're not getting your butt handed to you by running clocks, that is. So we need to be very careful how we're doing things as we're going through here, because, again, those running clocks are very fast, and there's a lantern there. You want to run past that. And to get the hand to lower, you have to hold the B button and run towards it. Or just move towards it while holding the B button in general. That'll cause it to just come down and finger wag at you, and you can hit it. That's pretty much it, really. For this next area, you don't need to jump from the end of one pit to another. You can just fall down and use these platforms, which is very nice. And as long as you're running, the hands that are tut-tutting you will leave themselves very vulnerable. The flames that come out of these lanterns, they move quite a bit, and they can also move off platforms. They move forward quite a bit, so you want to watch out. Don't touch the plants, they will hurt you. And there's no way to fight back against them. And I want to be very careful. I forgot there was a lantern right there, but thankfully you have full health. Yeah, you want to get a good running start so that way you can run all the way to the right here. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. And there was some health in case you didn't get all those stars, but thankfully we did. Oh my gosh, game, can you stop with the lanterns? Those lanterns respawn very fast. So anyway, first things first for this next room, besides getting all the stars here, you also want to go all the way to the right at the start so you can get the key. You're going to need the key. Otherwise, you're going to be going all the way back to get the key. There we go. Now, for the rest of this level, which is going to be a bunch of platforming. I don't know how I managed to survive that, but I did. Let's get our health. And that is so little platform for something that revolves around trying to get on and take out the clock at the same time. Same there, too. For something that's supposed to be a kid's game, you need pretty good reflexes to, well, deal with that. Don't know what they were expecting when this is something that looks like it's aimed towards young children. And we actually have to go to the right here, otherwise we'll be falling down if we go to the left. I want to get that last star. It is possible. We just gotta be all the way to the left when we jump on that cushion while holding the run button there. There we go. Now, when you get over here, you want to land on the platform, but not the cushion. That way you can get that star. Then you can get the one above it and refill all your health. Alright. Now, to jump to that platform and get that key. There is a platform here. You have to wait for it to show up before you can jump to it. There's a spider there. And it's a good thing we have the key because, well, otherwise we would have had to go back. And that other key too. Glad we have those. Anyway, when you get out of here, Alice discovered a cookie that made her enormous. She grew so big that she got stuck inside of the rabbit's house. Ah, this memorable scene. Oh my! What a predicament. My house! My house! There is a monster in my house! By Jove, we'll need to pull it out the chimney. Howdy, governor. Bill, my fellow, kindly climb the chimney and pull out that monster. A lizard with a ladder. A button picks it up. Down on the control pad to duck. Use up on the control pad to climb. Bill prefers not to jump, so he falls while running to reach each ledge. Each fall often requires a leap with faith. And this is the part which can be a nightmare if you don't know what to do. So you'll need to carefully grab the ladder. Ow. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to carefully place the ladder. I'm glad that's there, by the way. Climb up. Press A to pick it up and take it with you. And then place it again. You'll also need to duck to avoid the birds. And if you're not in a good place, I was trying not to avoid that. I was trying not to grab that, I mean. If you're not in a good place to pick the ladder up, you won't be able to pick it up. Also, you don't want the ladder up near any birds. Because if that happens, well, here's what happens. The bird pushes the ladder away. So you want your ladder with you at all times, in your hand, while you're dealing with the birds. Whether you are staying away from it or ducking or what have you. Also, you cannot hold B to run while you are playing this build. The game does not let you. And that's how you get that star. I'm going to drop back down here because that's a lot safer. How am I doing on health? 5 out of 5. That's good. Because it is really easy to foul this up. If you don't know what you're doing. Or even if you do. So get off. So walk off that platform. Let's keep getting stars. Be very careful. And walk yourself over to here. Now we need to make our way further to the top. We'll also have to deal with birds as we go. Now, thankfully, climbing is pretty easy to do. It's just keeping the ladder away from the bird that's the hardest part. Because that can be a pain in the butt. This can be a bit of a nightmare if you don't know what you're doing. And well, that's one way to get to the well, that's one way to get to the teapot. We didn't need that. And we had to walk to the left from near the attic in order to get to it. What am I doing? I forgot that bird was even there. I should have been paying more attention. Now let's head to the right from here. Birds! I forget they exist. But thankfully we managed to find all the stars and get max health back. It pays to explore the level. And now we need to get up here. And when we do, we're done with this part. There's a brave lad, eh? In you go now. We're counting on you. Chimney dust is everywhere. Achoo! Sorry. Oh dear, that was quite a sneeze. Aye! Well, there goes Bill. Oh my. I'm shrinking. Oh, Mr. Rabbit. Way to vanquish the monster, young lady. You're a natural hero. Take this medal as a token of thanks for your bravery. Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. You are ever so welcome, even though we were the monster. Okay. Well, we need to find the walrus now. And if we can find him, we can talk to him, and we can give him the cane back. My precious cane! What would I do without it? Take this as a gift. It's a compass. Whatever will I do with this? So we now have 2 badges, and we have a compass. But where do we go from here? Well, we'll have that figured out in the next video. So join me next time where I take on one of the 2 areas and figure out where to go from there. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!